sat expecting in the dark sometime. What could I do but waited my stop sign? I don't want the right of way that you just gave me. Could be trouble down the road, so don't try to save me. There's so many reasons I want to stay, so darling, don't give up your right of way. Know you think you're nice and even caring. There's a time for taking charge and a time for sharing, and we have rules to follow handed down from long ago. If you are on the right, for crying out loud, go. I don't want the right of way that you just gave me. Could be trouble down the road, so don't try to save me. There's so many reasons I want to stay, so darling, don't give up your right of way. Crossroads late one evening. I don't know what you thought you were achieving. We have rules to follow handed down from long ago. You're on the right, for crying out loud, go. I don't want the right of way that you just gave me. Could be trouble down the road, so don't try to save me. There's so many reasons I want to stay, so darling, don't give up your right of way. Darling, don't give up your right of way.
Chance to move aside. See him cursing in your rear view. You promised him his freedom and you lied. He told me that you're hauling precious cargo. There's a baby on your board. I can see that you're exhausted, and the right lane's where you should be headed toward. To the right lane. To the right lane. And leave that left lane open. To the right lane. To the right lane. And let that man go free. I ain't stopping. He ain't stopping. Slowing down for nothing. Do the right thing. I gotta bring my baby back to me. The left lane is for speedy folks like him. The right lane is for slower folks like you.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
And leave that left lane open. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. And let that man go free.
I ain't stopping.
He ain't stopping.
We're slowing down for nothing.
Do the right thing.
I gotta bring my baby back to me.
Do the right thing.
You sparked a light on my horizon. No sound yet that I can hear, but I know upon reflection you are much closer than you appear. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. 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 Do the work I ask of you requires skill, requires speed. I swear I won't stand in your way in someone else's hour of need. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. 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 There you go, wailing past me. I say a prayer for those you serve. I look again to where you came from. There may be more behind the curtain. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Comedy Sports Minor League. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's match between the blue team and the red team. Representing the blue team, we have Tyson Flowers for Alger. Brooke, hold on, I'm coming. And the captain, Gigi Fruit Lascarettes. And now help me welcome the red team, representing the red team, Ben Lon Moeller. Mara Be My Valentino. Kristen, get your ducks in a rowing. And the captain, Nancy Loving and Garing. And here is your referee for tonight, Ken I Dig Thee Wells.
Hey, thank you very much, Jamie, and good evening, funny fans. Welcome to Minor League Comedy Sports Tonight. Got a great match in front of us tonight with red and blue. As with any comedy sports match, we have a couple of fouls to tell you about. I'll tell you about the first one, then we'll get the captains up in just a second. The first foul is called the technical foul. If any are muted, just like I was, for example, they will lose a point for their team. Keep your eyes open and ears open for that one especially. So now, let's all say it together, and we will get the captains on the screen. All righty, we've got Captain Gigi and Captain Nancy. Welcome, guys. Hey, you know, the brown bag foul is in effect for our virtual match tonight. And I obviously am not there. We're in parts unknown, as they say in the wrestling world. We will each need a brown bag. So you know what? I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds to find a brown bag or equivalent to use for this match. All right, let's see. Oh, what have you got, Gigi? Gigi has an actual brown bag, and so does Nancy. But I have to say, Gigi got to the bag quicker, although Nancy's does match her jersey. So, Gigi, I would like for you to pick the first game in this match tonight.
Well, I would like to pick Pass the Mic, please.
Pass the mic it is. Okay, Nancy, do you accept?
We accept.
Okay, please prepare your teams. Hey, folks, what we need in chat from you right now are some single-syllable words that they can rhyme. Some rhyming words. Orange is not one of them. We need a few rhyming words. Just throw that into chat. Jamie will watch for those names or words. It doesn't have to be a name. And then we will get our rhyming going. I can see we're getting some in there now. Alrighty, so let's get one player from each team on the screen. Who we got up here tonight? We have Mara and Gigi. All right, very good. Okay, Jamie, we'll throw it to you, Mr. Chatman, and see what are we going to do for our first word?
Our first word tonight is cat.
Cat. Okay, for Pass the Mic, they're going to rhyme that word. Both teams, are you ready to go?
Yes! Yes!
Okay, Gigi, we'll start with you. Begin with Pass the Mic.
Hey, I got a friend and he's a real cool cat. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He liked his computer, he liked to chat. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Sometimes he likes still, so he just sat. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He liked sitting, he liked it like that. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
And then he wanted just to bat. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He got fast, he said, go stat. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
And too much sitting, it made him fat. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Some of his friends said he was a rat. Pass the mic, Pass the mic.
They just didn't know where he's at. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He swatted away. He swatted a gnat. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
And then there was all that stat. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm going to have to call hesitation on that. We're going to rotate if they hesitate or if they repeat or if they don't have a rhyme. We will rotate a new player in. Jamie, please count rotations. I didn't ask you to do that. Oh, Gigi's waving at no one on my screen. Very good. All right. Ben's in now for red. All right. What's our next word, Jamie?
All right, our first suggestion was from Barbara. Our next suggestion is from Dick and Jane. It's box.
Box. Your word is box. Ben, start us off.
I got a brand new computer in this big box. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Things were really sick. It was talks. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I read a great article when I was reading Vox. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Wild away time when I looked at the clocks. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He never shuts up. He just talks and talks. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Really feel like getting him. I want to shocks. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I don't believe that is a very wonderful rhyme. We need wonderful rhymes, please. Rotate blue team. About half of those lost me, but they sounded okay to me. Hey, Jamie, what's our next word? We got Brooke in.
Our next word is from Tatiana, and it's egg.
Egg. Egg. Okay, Brooke, start us off with egg. Begin, please.
This morning I had breakfast. I had an egg. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Really? I ain't too proud to beg. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I have a nice sister. Her name is Meg. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Got my car fixed. It cost me an arm and a leg. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I said to her, I neg. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Even you knew that was wrong. Okay, rotate. Thank you. Jamie, we need another word. Tyson's in.
This is from Danielle, and it's claw.
Claw. Claw. All right, Ben, why don't you start us off this time? Claw.
So I saw this tiger. It had a huge claw. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Not quite as big as the big bear paw. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
So I saw a little puppy, and I said, "Aw, pass the mic, pass the mic."
I'm sorry, Ben, we've seen a lot of sawing from you. You saw this, saw that. That's repetition. Let's get another red player in. All right, Kristen is here. Jamie, what's our word, please?
Our word is from John, and it's can.
Can. Kristen, start us off. Go.
I was making some food and this stew came in a can. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
But it cooks up really nicely in this pan. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Oh, I'm going to go outside and get a tan. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
From that sun, I sure did ran. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Oh man, that is that land. Pass the mic.
Kristen, I don't think you believe that one either. Okay. Very nice. Let's get another red player. Nancy's up. Hi, Nancy. Okay, Jamie, a word, please.
Well, let's go with a two-syllable word from Susan, and it's Mary.
Mary. Mary. Tyson, go.
That woman's over there. Her name is Mary. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
She's got great luck. She's really hairy. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
It has home run power, just like Barry. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I was in Ireland. I saw a fairy. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
When I was a kid, fairies were scary. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I'm going to just wait here and tarry. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Speaking of scary, my back sure is hairy. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I'm sorry, that's the too much information foul, Tyson. Thank you. Let's rotate blue. Let's get another blue player in. Jamie, another word, please.
Our next word is from John, and it's stew.
Stew. Okay, Nancy, start us off with stew. Go.
I had this great friend. His name was Stu. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Liked watching accidents. He was a looky-loo. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He just didn't know what to do. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Loved trying things. He loved all new. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He taught his daughter skip to my loo. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
saw a bad movie. It was really boo. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It was so bad it made me go boo-hoo. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Nancy, that's sort of repetition. Let's call it right there for the game. Pass the mic. Jamie, please tell us the rotations.
Well, the
rotated the fewest. I'm sorry.
The red team rotated the most.
Okay, so we're going to give those points 5 big points to the blue team. What's that do to our score?
So that makes the score red 5 and blue 0. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much. It's time to get the blue team captain on the screen. And welcome up. Hi, Gigi.
Hi.
You guys have taken a lead. What do you want to play? What do you want to play in this round?
We are going to play tag team monologue.
Tag team monologue sounds good. Let me get a suggestion. I was supposed to do that in the other order, and I certainly forgot. Okay, so let's get, thank you, Gigi, prepare your team. You know, we need to get an activity, something that's very meaningful that's happened to you just recently, not anything to do with any current conditions, but a very meaningful thing, like there was a wedding or a birth of a baby or something of that nature, something that's got a lot of stakes involved in it. Throw that in chat right now, and Jamie will pull us up a suggestion. For the game of Tag Team Monologue, while we're doing that, Tag Team Monologue, we're going to have 3 players come up, and what they will do is they will tag in and out of the scene and begin telling us a monologue as though it was one person. They will pick an accent and a character, and they will try to mimic that as best they can. So, Jamie, do you have something that we can use out of chat for their Tag Team Monologue?
I sure do, but first I got the score wrong. It's blue 5 and red 0.
Red is 0 and blue is 5. Okay,
Yes.
very good. Thank you.
But the suggestion I have is cat show.
Cat show. Okay, blue team, your suggestion is going to be cat show. Let's see a monologue about cat show. Ready and begin.
Well, I did go to one way back when because I really liked this person. And even though I was highly allergic to cats, I just said, yeah, let's go, because it would be really fun knowing that I was going to have to take a ton of allergy meds just to make it through the first hour.
I used to go around the country. I went to one in it was in Winter Lakes. There was one in Austin and Atlanta, and in that one it was like an allergy nightmare. I brought in like 6 different prescriptions of there was like I was like, oh, do you like my cats? Because it was, I was just crying the whole time, and you know.
I'm just crying, and I'm looking at these cats, and I've got full-on Benadryl brain going on, so I can barely process what color these cats are. And I go up and I try to
pet some of them just to show it's okay, and then they just become a blur. I can't tell which ones are the long-haired or which ones are, you know, short, or even the naked ones are just a problem. Oh my gosh. You would think the naked ones I could deal with, but no. Tell you what,
I even think one of the cats was actually a really long-haired small dog. I'm not positive on that one.
But I'm pretty sure it was, because 2 years ago there was a poodle that came in that was dressed as like, he thought he could just come in and do like in the movies, right? Just like wear a disguise like a Trojan dog. And I mean, it's a cat show, like dogs and cats. Like, you don't think a whole bunch of cats in the building are going to know when a dog comes in?
Up to, you know, come in there, because you know those ones with the flat faces, you know, the brachiocephalic ones, they're smushed a lot, and you just can't tell from that face what the heck kind of body is following after that. They're just weird, all right? Just weird.
And the weirdest thing about this cat is that it won. I've got my tin hat on for this winter. I'm challenging the 2017 Toronto Cat Show victor. I want to see its vet application to make sure it's really a cat.
I mean,
because if it's not, I mean, I don't know who came in second that year. I mean, let's just happen to go through the.
Well, you know, And if I'm gonna go through this with the eyes going shut and the nose and everything, it better be a legit contest. This is not good.
I need to come clear on one little thing before we truly get into this conspiracy. I came in second that year.
And that is time for Tag Team Monologue. Thank you, Blue Team. Hey, loyal fans, keep that in mind because we're going to ask you to vote in our poll in just a second. And it's time to get our Red Team captain on the screen. Jamie. Hi, Nancy. I need to know what game you want to play so we can get some suggestions rolling in.
Well, how about we get some suggestions? I'd like to get a hobby, an animal, and an occupation, and then I'll tell you why.
Okay, hobby, an animal, and occupation. So if you guys will throw those in chat, Jamie will pick those up. So it's a hobby, an animal, and an occupation. Is that right?
That's right. We
right,
can play
hobby.
advice panel.
Oh, advice panel. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so
those
you...
suggestions will inform our characters.
Okay, very good. So you're going to, as captain, you're going to assign each of those to one of your characters. Will you host this, Nancy?
I will host this, yes.
Okay, very good. So here's what we need. We have those suggestions coming in of the things that Nancy asked for. And what we need from you now are some advice questions. You can be asking for yourself, or you could be, just asking for a friend. That's fine. We just need advice questions, real world advice of things that you need help with, and our panel will be able to help you. All right, Jamie, can you give us those suggestions, please? The first three that Nancy needs.
Yes, we have some great suggestions. We have a dentist,
okay. Dentist, Badger,
and friendship bracelet making.
All right, Nancy, those are your suggestions. Friendship bracelet making, Badger, and a dentist. So,
right.
Nancy, I will turn this over to you. Looks like your team is probably ready by now for the game advice panel. Fans, let's get those questions in chat. Jamie will pick them up. Nancy, begin.
Welcome, everyone. My name's Sarah, and this is my living room. I have my 3 friends here today. Please, friends, come on the screen and introduce yourselves. Yes. And first up, can you please let everyone know who you are and a little bit about yourself?
My name is Maisel, and I'm an expert on friendship bracelets. I know how to make 375 different types of friendship bracelets, and I can do all of those in under 5 minutes.
Thank you, Maisel. Everyone, this is Maisel, my dear friend. And next up we have...
Yes,
I
hello.
can go, or no?
Well, here, I'll just say this. Hello. My name is Dr. Roger Roundtree. I am a wildlife expert in the Upper Midwest. My specialty is Wisconsin's very own badgers.
Dr. Roundtree, thank you very much. And lastly, and certainly not least,
I'm Albert. I've been a dentist for about 10 years. I think I'm very good, but people don't always say that. Sometimes people are like,
So tonight, my friends here are here to answer your questions. Please, does anyone at all have a question for us?
Jamie, can you give us a question from chat, please?
Yes, if I wasn't muted, that would have been better. So one
Okay,
point.
Jamie, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take away 1 point from you from a technical foul. So you
Yes.
are now in third place with -1. I'm sorry, Jamie. Please continue.
Our first question comes from Susan, and she wants to know, how do we trim a Japanese maple?
Dr.
Well, a Japanese maple. I'm sorry.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. A Japanese maple is very easy to trim. It's just the same as trimming the last cut on the friendship bracelet. Just like you trim the strings on the end, you trim the maple. Quick, easy, fast, all together.
There you have it. Just like a friendship bracelet. Anyone else?
Well, I would say, as a secondary hobby of mine being horticulture and tree trimming myself, I would just say, well, you have to really treat this tree, Japanese maple as it were, as a very exotic thing and just give it all of your best and really make it pop in your garden. Or worst case scenario, just, throw it in front of the mom badger and watch her trim it for you.
Why?
Albert, do you have anything to add?
I do, yeah. I think a really important thing, like whenever you're giving kind of care to anyone, is to like at least pretend you're listening, right? And so like the tree, you should ask it like, what do you feel about this branch? And then obviously you can't talk. I'm used to that. So you just be like, oh, well, maybe you like it, but it doesn't look good on you. This looks bad. And so just cut it off.
Oh, thank you, Albert. Next question, please.
Our next question comes from Barbara, and she wants to know, how will I know if my friend is a real friend?
Oh, well, I know these are my real friends. How do you know that your friend is a real friend?
That's an easy one. If they accept the friendship bracelet that you make them, then they're a real friend.
I have mine right here.
Oh, I knew you would.
This is a bit of a conundrum for myself where I spend a lot of time in the nature, and I would consider some of my best friends those denizens of nature themselves, those wonderful badgers. I would say, how do you know if they're a real friend of yours? Well, if they're the ones that, don't attack you and make you have to run into the ER for a rabies shot at 4 a.m., that's a good chance that that's a good friend you have there.
And that is time for our game of advice panel. Sage advice indeed. Well, it's come to the time where we need to judge those two games. We saw tag team monologue from the blue team, and we saw elsewhere. What did we see? Advice panel from the red team. So we got advice panel and tag team monologue. Please vote now, and we will see who gets the... We got about 15 seconds gone. About 10 more seconds for voting. We'll end that poll, and you know what? Let's end that poll right now. Okay, what have we got, Jamie? Who's going to get the points for this round?
We have the red team has 6 votes, and the blue team 3 is 67% to 33.
Okay, well then give 3 and 2. 3 and 2 away that for that round, okay?
All right. Well, that would make the score red team 3 and the blue team 7.
Wow, yeah, it's a lot tougher than it looks on Zoom to figure out which color is which and who gets the point. It's tough, I can tell you from experience. All right, at this point, I need to get both the captains on the screen. All righty, captains, thank you. I'm going to challenge you guys to a head-to-head game in just a second. Let's get some suggestions in the chat for a location. A generic location, not maybe specific name of a store or something, but just a generic location you would find anywhere. Jamie will be looking for that. I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of Meanwhile Elsewhere, head-to-head, which is something that I don't think we've even seen before, so this ought to be a whole lot of fun. Guys, pick your teams, divide them up, pair them up, and we'll rotate through here, and then we'll get a poll going at the end. All right, thank you. Jamie, would you, thank you, captains. Would you guys get us, Jamie, would you get a suggestion, please?
Our first suggestion is Skyscraper.
Ooh, Skyscraper.
That's from John.
Thank you. So, Skyscraper is going to be the suggestion. They will begin at a Skyscraper at any time. A player that's not on the screen will, or on the screen, will say Meanwhile Elsewhere, and they will say Meanwhile somewhere else related to that Skyscraper location. Alrighty, both teams are ready to go. I can tell right now. So let's get this thing underway. Begin.
It's been so great traveling here with you. Oh my, it's just, these are so impressive.
They really are impressive. Coming from our town with just one-story buildings.
I'm getting a crick in my neck right now. I just can't stop looking up. I gotta remember to close my mouth though, because I'm a little afraid of all them crows running around.
Yeah, I'm feeling very claustrophobic and trapped in. And I can't look any more up either. My neck. It's too much.
Claustrophobic? We're in the middle of this giant city. Wow. I
Boy,
get
you are just always not acknowledging my feelings.
Well, sometimes I just don't understand the way your brain works. I guess we just don't see the same things the same way.
Meanwhile, at the top of the skyscraper, you didn't mention it would be so cold.
Well, it's rough up here at the top. I'll tell that's both of you. Now, I've been in this company for a good 20 years and, started out as a humble badger researcher and now, as far as you being cold, now, do you think that's the kind of attitude I want at this multinational corporation of ours?
No.
I'm not cold. No, not at all. I'm right here with you. See?
Well,
Not cold at all.
okay, well, that's good. Now, that's the first step toward what I like to see among my future executives. Now,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know that's what you want to see, and here
that
you
is
are,
just
sir.
that is just music to my ears. Now, to the both of you.
Meanwhile, on the scaffolding outside the building, I think they're about to release a new product, but I can't quite see into the window.
Yeah, I like to release their notes on Twitter, but I can't hear them.
We gotta find a better way to get stock reports, man.
It's so nice to know things before everyone else.
I know, and I love what they did with the chairs in there too. I mean, it's gonna be so nice to pop in there later and grab one or two.
But the bears?
I know, right? It's just
I hate bears.
yeah, but like,
There's a bear up here?
yeah, maybe. Oh shoot! No.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, back to the tourists. Do you see those people up there?
Well, they got to be window washers, right? Right?
I don't see any window washing equipment. He seems to have binoculars.
Well, dang. I don't know what. Oh my, they seem to be just peeking in the window. I don't know what.
Is taking notes on the iPad.
You're talking
Meanwhile, in the executive conference room, anyone else feel like the window washers aren't washing the windows anymore?
And that is time for the game of Meanwhile Elsewhere. Hey, it's time to get a poll going, loyal fans. We want to see whether red or blue entertained you the most. There's the poll is popped up now. So remember, Meanwhile Elsewhere, a head-to-head game. Very well done. Alrighty. It's out there. A few more votes to come in. Let's see what we got here. Vote early, vote often, as they say. That's it. All right, Jamie, what do we got for our polling there?
All right, 60% of the votes go to red, while 40% go to blue.
Okay, I'd like to give 4 points for red and 3 points for blue. What's that do to our score?
That would make the score 10-9 blue.
All righty, very good. Thank you, Jamie. And thank you, loyal fans, for that great suggestion of Skyscraper. I was going to say that's a good jumping off point, but that's probably not the best thing to say. All right, we need to get the... who's in the lead? Is it red still, Jamie? Red's in the lead.
The blue team is ahead 10-9.
Oh, the blue team is ahead. Okay, let's get that blue team captain on the screen.
This much.
That's right. That's all it takes is 1 point or less when we're rounding. All right, what would you want? What do you want to play in this particular round?
I think we gotta just, get serious on y'all and instant soap soap opera. I think that would be great.
Very good. All right, thank you. Prepare your team, Gigi. What we need to get from our loyal fans are some names, some titles they're making up right now for a soap opera. Think about the soaps that are on and how could you twist that a little bit and make it a different title for a soap opera. What you will see from our team is they have, let me see what I have here. I'm going to give them 4 different positions that I was thinking of, and I think we'll try these 4 and see how they work. So there's 3 players, 4 positions. Somebody's going to be doing different things, and we're going to have one person up close. There will be a person always up close in the scene. There will also be a person way, I can't go too far back, I'll fall out of my chair, distant. There'll be another person pacing back and forth in the background, and another person that will be off screen, but we'll hear their voice. So again, that's up close, distant, pacing, and just a voice. They'll have those 4 different positions to do. What we want you guys to do as well is keep your eye on it. If there's 2 people doing the same thing, you can type in chat if you'd like to, and we will. They will see that, we will hear that, and we will know that there's 2 people doing the same thing. And I'll them myself. Okay, so Jamie, can we get a title for our soap opera, please?
Wow, we have so many fantastic suggestions. But I think I'm going to go with a suggestion from Danielle, and it's She Married Who?
She Married Who? Very good. Thank you, Danielle. That's a wonderful soap opera title, and a little too close to home for me. Thank you. I'll turn it over to the blue team. Big and...
But you had to propose to me first. It was me. I was going to be the bride.
I'm sorry, Sarah. John married Kelsey.
Do you understand what this means? Our whole relationship was a lie, and I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm just coming in through the front door, and I got a whole bunch of presents for everybody. I can't believe you're coming to my shower.
I'm not sure about this. I don't know if I can face her. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Oh gosh, guys, oh no. I guess I just came straight from work today.
I'm just gonna get some snacks over there.
So as you know, John and I we proposed way up there, and we're just so glad all you guys are coming. Did I interrupt anything? I hope not.
I'm just not feeling that well. I'm gonna be over here for a sec.
I can barely stand to look at you, Kelsey.
You can't look at me. What do you mean? You were going to be my best man or best, whatever you want to be in my wedding. We've always talked about this.
What? I'm not even going to be at a wedding party.
No. If anything, you're going to officiate. That's all we've ever wanted you to do.
Okay. I'm actually going to put you guys together? Are you kidding me?
How dare you?
I'll be over here, and he'll be over here. You'll be like right here.
I don't know if I can handle this.
And then your whole family will be back here cheering us on. Not up here obviously, but back here. Then they'll look at me. I do, and then just
a second. I'll be. Oh.
And that is time for the crazy game of instant soap opera. Once again, loyal fans, put that away in the game depository up top and prepare to vote in just a few minutes. It's time to get the red captain on the screen. Hi, Captain Nancy. What would you like to play up against that one?
We'd like to play Late for Work.
Okay, for Late for Work, you need to send someone out to the lobby, out to our waiting room. Who's going to go out?
We're going to send Kristen out.
Okay, very good. We'll wait for Kristen to be safely out of earshot, chat shot, and everything. She can't see or hear anything.
She's gone. She's out of.
Gone. Oh, wonderful. Okay, what do you need, Nancy, for suggestions that our loyal fans could put into chat?
We need a place of work, a broad category industry. And
Like an industry, a work industry?
Work
Okay.
industry.
Okay.
And we need a reason why Kristen is late for that industry. Not she was stuck in traffic or
Right.
you know,
Something unusual, you mean? Something very unusual?
Something
Okay.
unusual.
Yes.
And we need who she was with.
Okay. Would that be, you know what? Let's say,
A
let's make that a
celebrity.
cartoon character.
Or cartoon
Let's say she's with a cartoon character, and who would that be? You know all the cartoons, the classics, and anything new and improved. We can certainly do that. We're getting some things in chat. All right. Jamie, do you have 3 suggestions for us?
3 suggestions.
Yes, sir. An industry? A
An
why?
industry, we have a radio station,
Okay, very good. I'll write these down as well. Okay.
and that's from Jay. And what's the other?
We need a why. Why was an unusual reason to be late?
A why. This is from Laura. She lost her dentures.
Okay, very good. And then who cartoon character was she with?
She was with the Pink Panther.
Pink Panther it is. Okay, so we've got those things. Kristen was late for work today. She works at a radio station. She lost her dentures, and she was with the Pink Panther. We're going to see the red team give clues to Kristen as to who and why and who she works for and who she was with and why she was late. They will start off kind of vague, may turn up the obviosity just a bit. Let's get Kristen back in the room since we know those suggestions, and we will get her back in. Thank you, Jamie. Bring her back in. I think Kristen.
Yeah, welcome. And Kristen is back in the room now.
Okay, Kristen. Red team, please begin with your game of Late for Work.
We had to put somebody else on the air. You were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, things happened.
You know, you make a lot of work for everyone else.
Yeah,
Right, in the factory.
yeah. That dead air is not good for our subscribers.
No, I tried to yell as I was coming in. And I thought maybe the microphones would pick it up, but it apparently it didn't.
It's my first day. I had to go on.
Yeah, and you know she wasn't bad. So
Oh, you picked the songs. Wow.
yeah, she had to watch it now. So, you know, I think I understand a little bit now why you couldn't go on today. You're talking a little bit jumbled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't get your photo taken today for your company ID. I know you were planning on that, but I wouldn't do it.
Oh, I had spaghetti sauce. It's yeah. It was messy.
Oh, something nice and soft then to eat. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Totally makes sense because you know, can't. There's no corn on the cob or apples or anything.
Right, because I'm losing my teeth.
Long ago, I think. It must have, yeah.
There's no time to go home and get them out of the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't have the real ones anymore. I haven't had those for a while.
Yeah,
you never forget that though. I forgot to put my fake ones in. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I got them.
Yeah. I thought you said you lost them.
Oh, I did lose them. Sorry.
Totally.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were with somebody.
Yeah, your clothes are a little messed up. Did someone attack you on the way out of your house?
Actually, yeah. Funny you mention it. Yeah. It's my neighbor. As I was coming out.
You're improving though.
Jackson? I didn't know that.
I couldn't hear either of you.
I said your neighbor has a French accent. Oh.
Oh yes.
And I said he told me that you're getting better.
Napoleon, yeah. He's like, you're a good warrior. Very tall. Funny thing is I'm only an inch taller, but
Yes. So hello. Sorry to interrupt, but I just heard from the board of directors. Advertising revenue is down 25% because someone was late to work. I understand that you were with your French-speaking neighbor about this. You want to tell us why you're so late? Come on, let me know.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna get back on air.
It was the candlestick from Beauty and the Beast. My neighbor who attacked me with the fire.
Oh, well, I have to go run a few more numbers.
30 seconds.
That-
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
That bumbling spy, with the
Mr.
colors.
Bean, who also won the Tour de France.
Yeah, he's kind of fuzzy, kind of cuddly, I think, isn't he? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, and he plays tennis with 3 tennis rackets, one in his tail.
I knew that. Yeah.
He's a monkey.
And that is time. Hey, Kristen, I'm going to give you a shot to actually make some extra points up here. I'll give you 1 point for each of these that you get correct. What was your job or what was your industry?
Radio.
That is correct. Very good. Thank you. 1 extra point, Jamie. All right. Why were you late?
I lost my dentures.
All right. Another point. And who were you with?
A French monkey.
A who?
A French monkey.
Oh, a French monkey. Oui, but of course. It was the Pink Panther.
Oh.
Ba-dum, this is Doug Bate. That's not my Doug. Okay, very good. So you got 2 extra points for that particular game. Thank you very much, Red Team. All right, loyal fans. You know what? We're going to get you right back to you right now for some voting. So we had Late for Work and we had Instant Soap Opera. Late for Work was the Red Team and Instant Soap Opera from the Blue Team. Please vote now. While you're voting, we want to remind you, loyal fans, that these shows are free. We're doing them as fun and to keep in practice and just to have fun and to give something back to our community. If you have a few dollars that you could give back to us to help us out, we'd like to pay rent and keep the place going even though we're not there. So Pat has put some links into chat, and it'd be wonderful if you could just throw us a couple of dollars. That'd be great. Whatever you could do, certainly be appreciated. Looks like our polling is done. Jamie, what have we got?
We have 67% for red and 33% for blue.
All right, so I will give, let's see, 3 points for red, 2 points for blue. 3 red and 2 for blue. And then they had some bonus points as well. So what's that do to our score?
Well, with those bonus points and those points that the teams just got, the score is now 14-12.
Oh, look at that. Wow,
red.
Jamie. That's higher math. I can't do
Scoreboard and everything.
that. The high-tech Jamie Montgomery scoreboard.
Yes.
And the colors match, the blue and the red. Terrific, man. Oh, and by the way, Dick and Jane, yes, Aviosity is an official, patented and trademarked comedy sports term. Aviosity, or Aviosity Meter, TM. Okay, I need to get some suggestions in chat. We're going to play a little game called YouTube. And this is it's a head-to-head game. So we need to get a bunch of suggestions from you guys in chat of YouTube channels that you usually see. You know, there's the usual stuff that's on YouTube. That's terrific. Just the YouTube channels that you see a lot of. You're interested in watching some. You just go right on past. You say, I don't even want to see that. Why was that suggested as something I might be interested in? So please throw some suggestions into chat. We need to get 7 channels. We have 7 players. We need to get 7 different channels. So we're going to need a lot of suggestions for this round. Jamie is going to be picking out those particular suggestions that come in, and then he'll read those out, and we will throw those beginning with the red team, and then we'll go back red and blue, alternating with those particular channels. So, Jamie, have we got enough, or do we need some more?
We can extend to get a few more. That would be great.
All right. So, yeah, think about all the things you say, on YouTube. Okay, how do I do something? Or you're looking up a particular product review. Those kind of things. Don't use those. But anything like that on YouTube that you've seen, even maybe something bizarre on YouTube that you like, if it wasn't YouTube, this would never be anywhere. Okay, how about that?
All right.
Can we roll now?
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
I'm going to write these down as well. So go ahead, Jamie.
We have DIY decorators from Danielle.
Okay, DIY decorators is for red team. Blue team?
And we have knitting.
Knitting for the blue team. Very good. Red team?
And we have from Jocelyn, I'm sorry, vacuum unboxing.
Vacuum. All right. Unbox. Okay, and we need another one for the blue team.
Another one for the blue team from John is figure carving using fruit.
Fruit figure carving. All right.
Fruit figure carving.
Fruit figurines. All right. I love you this much. Okay, very good.
And from
Alright, and
Danielle, we have How to Buy a House.
House, okay. And I think. Okay, we need another blue, please.
Another blue. How about from Jay, Mailbox Decorating?
Oh, mailbox decorating. Okay. And then one more for red, please.
From Danielle, let's go with Celebrity Auto Repair.
Celebrity Auto Repair. And I'm going to challenge the red team who has Celebrity Auto Repair to do a different celebrity every time we come to you. All right. So what we've got is we have, for the red team, we have DIY decor, we have vacuum unboxing, buying a house, and celebrity auto repair. The blue team is going to show us knitting, they're going to show us fruit figurine carving, and they're going to show us mailbox decorating. I hope they've got those passed out. I'm going to turn it over to the red team. We'll start with red and DIY decor and decorating. Begin.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Today, we are going to learn what to do with all those masks once this coronavirus pandemic is over. We're going to learn today how to make a canopy for your bed out of all those masks that you're going to end up having lying around the house, right? We have the cloth ones, those didn't fit, so we put those aside. We have the paper ones, they ripped, so we put them aside and use a new one. And we're going to put them all together and use a 4-poster bed and turn it into a canopy bed.
Knitting channel, knitting.
Now stay with me here, because I know it looks complicated, but really it's not. You got to remember the number of pearls you want. And, I developed this just for those little plushy toys. It'll work. I swear it's going to work. Keep going.
Vacuum unboxing.
Now, when it comes to classics, I really can't help myself, so I did kind of unbox it already, but there's nothing quite like the old standby 8-pound Oric XL. This one, given its age and everything, does have a little bit of electrical tape on there because, it does present an inherent fire risk. But still, this will give you the best clean ever. 8 times HEPA filtration. David Oric said so himself.
Fruit figurine carving. Fruit figurine.
Before we even get started, I have to remind you to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you always get my videos jump to the start of your channels. And then this is a very challenging carving. And so since this is an intro level class, we're going to go ahead and start with an apple.
How to buy a house.
Hey, yeah, I'm Carl, and I'm just going to show you a few basics on how to buy a house, like what to look for. So one thing you want to check for is you want to see like what the windows are like. That one's pretty reasonable, I think. I don't know what that is, but probably I don't know what that is. Also doors. You want to make sure there's doors, because otherwise you can't get out.
Mailbox decorating. Celebrity auto repair. Nancy, you are muted.
Oh my! Good afternoon. Queen Elizabeth here, telling all you British citizens how to change your oil. First, you get the oil wrench, and you open the hood. Here we have the hood, and then your butler will change the oil.
Fruit figurines. Fruit figurines.
Well, the apple video was so successful, I decided to go ahead and teach you all how to carve a peach now. So, this just smells delightful.
Auto repair.
And bless you all, the Dalai Lama here, teaching you how to change your windshield wipers. First, we say a little prayer for the windshield wipers that have served us so well.
Buying a house.
Hey, yeah, it's Carl here again, your favorite real estate agent. I just also wanted to show you walls are another thing you should check for in the house. And ceilings are also helpful, as well as lighting.
Fruit figurines.
Well, fruit was really fun, but why don't we try to carve hazelnuts this time?
Celebrity Auto. Celebrity Auto.
Macaulay Culkin here, telling you how to change a tire.
Fruit figurines.
You know, solids are too easy, so we're gonna start with sparkling water this time.
And that is time for wonderful fun game of head-to-head YouTube. And once again, loyal fans, please, when the poll comes up, let us know whether you like red or blue. So once again, find those links that we put in the chat to help us out a little bit with the donation. That would certainly be appreciated. I'm shilling now because that's my job. All right, we've got the poll going. And let's see where we're at. Oh, my. Jamie, let's start the poll. And what have we got, Jamie?
We have red with 54% and blue with 46%.
Okay, I'd like to give 3 points for red and 2 points for blue. 3 for red, 2 for blue, and -1 for the mute foul for Nancy. So can you take away one?
Nancy was red.
Red?
There we go. So that is 15 to 14 red.
15 to 14. We got ourselves a barn burner going into our final game of the night is called 185. So I'll get some suggestions rolling in here, and then we'll get the players up, and we will play a little 185 game going. We need to get from you, let's get some animals that coming up. And let's get some animals. Let's get some occupation.
Oh, can I not read?
Jamie, did you have a problem? Let me just pause right there. Since you're not muted, what's going on?
I'm sorry, I said the score wrong again, so
all right.
I wasn't muted.
That's what happens in Zoom. If you don't reverse and mirror your video, I could see why you'd get it backwards.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. What is our score?
16-14 red.
16-14 red. Okay, very good. So, Jamie, you're going to need to count more scoring for this next round. So we've got some suggestions coming in. Jamie, get ready to give us some suggestions. I need to get all the teams on the screen. And before we go into this final match, your final game of the match tonight, we want to thank Patrick Short, who's our technical guru. You've heard him all night. Haven't seen him much. You might see him. He'll pop in here and there. Pat's here with us. And Jamie is doing a wonderful job with chat and an okay job on scoring. So I'll just leave it at that. Honesty is the best policy, Jamie, so I'll just shut up. All right, here we go. Hey, Jamie, we need to get ready to get for a suggestion for us. This is an old joke that says 185 cows walked into the bar. And the bartender said, "Oh, gee, I'm sorry, you just missed last round. I'm sorry, we're closed." And 185 cows says, "That's okay. You know what? We'll go to an udder bar." Okay, it's gonna groan. That's the whole achievement of the game. And then I believe Pat has a bell that he can ring for us, and they'll get points for that. If we kind of like, what was that? And they will get no points or a duck call. Courtesy of the Oregon Ducks. Thank you. So we will get our first suggestion. Each player will come up and tell us a 185 joke in that format, or they're going to mess with it some too. They're certainly free to wander around with that format. Jamie, what's our first suggestion?
Our first suggestion is from Lynn, and it's Anteater.
Anteater. Anteater or aardvark. Please, I will call you and let me know when you have one. Here we go. Yes, Tyson.
185 anteaters walked into the bar, and the bartender said, "Hey, just a heads up, guys. We only use wood straws here." And the anteater said, "Not a problem."
Ding. All right, next. Someone? Anteaters? All right, apparently there's only one joke for anteaters, and Tyson, you got it. Very good. Good job. Hey, Jamie, can we get another suggestion, please?
Our next suggestion is from Heather, and it's snakes.
Snakes. Snakes.
185 snakes slither up to a bar, realize that they have to go up a set of stairs, and just turn around.
Ding. Gigi.
185 snakes walk into the bar, and bartender asks, "So what do you have?" "Oh, we just want some schnapps or something." But he goes, "I'm sorry, we just ran out." "Well, oh, snap!"
Oh, snap. Okay, very good. Ben.
185 snakes slither on up to the bar. Bartender says, "I can get you anything you want, but I'm a little low on ice and you have to bring your own." 185 snakes say, "Man, that's cold-blooded."
Very good. Nancy.
185 snakes walking in the bar, and they say, "We were in here earlier and we lost our garter. Have you found it?"
Ding. All right, Jamie, can we get another suggestion, please?
Yes, from John, we have dairy farmer.
Dairy farmer. Dairy farmer. Begin. Nancy.
185 dairy farmers walk into the bar, and bartender says, "Oh, we just ran out of vodka." And they go, "Oh, cheese."
Yes, Gigi.
185 dairy farmers walk into the bar, and they find out they're all out of the Irish cream. So the 185 dairy farmers go, "I scream about this every time. You're never in stock."
Tyson.
185 dairy farmers come over to the bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, how can I wet your whistle?" And they all together in unison just said, "Got milk?"
Ding. Kristen.
185 cows are trying to walk to the bar, and they just can't get there. They just keep walking. They keep walking. And then the one cow is like, "How far away is this bar?" "Oof, too far."
Ding. All right, Jamie, would you give us another suggestion, please?
From Jay, we have marriage counselor.
Ooh, marriage counselor. Marriage counselor.
185
No, go ahead, Gigi, please.
185 marriage counselors walk into a bar, and the bartender offers them whatever they want to have, and they come back with, "Now, I think I understand that you wanted to give us a drink."
Nancy.
185 marriage counselors walk into the bar, bartender says, "We're out of vodka." And they say, "It's his fault."
Tyson.
185 marriage counselors walked into the bar, and they asked for 185 separate booths.
Yes, Ben.
185 marriage counselors walk into the bar. Bartender says, "I'm feeling generous. I got this bottle of Remy Martin I'm willing to share with you, but you're going to have to sign this non-disclosure agreement so no one knows."
Nancy.
185
No, I'm sorry, Mara. Mara, go ahead.
185 marriage counselors walk into a bar, and the bartender offers them a drink, and they say, "Oh no, we're going to get behind and serve the drinks. This is role reversal."
And that is time. Very good job, minor league. Fantastic match tonight. All righty, Jamie's going to total up the score, and we'll give him 2 times to get it right because we just don't know if you're going to get it right the first time. Jamie,
all right.
For all the marbles, what is the final score tonight? Let's get a little drum roll going for dramatic.
Dramatic is good. The last round was pretty close. It went back and forth and back and forth.
Yes,
But by the final score of 24-22, the winners are the red team.
Right, very good. Thank you so much.
How Many Sports Tonight was brought to you by Kristen. Get your ducks in a rowing. Ben Lawn Mower. Mara, Be My Valentino. Tyson, Flowers for Alger. Kristen, oh, she's not gone. Brooke, hold on, I'm coming. The Blue Captain, Gigi, Fruit Lascarettes. And your winning captain, Nancy Loving and Gary. Your referee, Can I Dig You Wells. Can you dig Wells? My name is Jamie Montgomery for Patrick Short and Comedy Sports. I'd like to thank you for the rest of your Sunday.
Here's a little bonus thing. During that 185, every time one of the players would lean in, I would lean in with them to see who it was. Just a little bonus. What do you think, Jamie? Come on up. We'll chat a second while we're closing this out.
I didn't realize my camera was still on. I accidentally put my camera on.
Let's just have some
I was
fun.
going to lean in when you leaned in.
Yeah, I know. Time they would lean in and say, I got one. I'm like, okay, what do you got?
It's very great. What a great show tonight.
Yeah, this
Thank
was a lot of fun. I know we're still on the air, but that's fine because we're not going to say anything bad.
It is. I want to give you a high five here. There you go.
Look at that.
Look at that. How about that?
My hand doesn't work.